solve the issue of a second half letdown?
You know, it was obviously disappointing, the Detroit second half against Detroit. Although going back and watching the film, I mean, we had a lot of open shots, we just didn't make them, and ultimately you have to make shots, and we just didn't do that against them. So I'm sitting on my couch watching North Carolina. North Carolina up by 18 in the second half and lose. So it's just when things go awry, sometimes they go awry, and you have to live with it and move on to the next one.
Is Taylor Mingo the best player in this league?
I think Taylor Mingo is by far the best player in this league. I don't think there's anybody even close to her.
How much focus have you put on defense for this week, with Wright State being the highest scoring offense in the conference?
Well, we always focus on defense, so pretty much the normal amount. We're trying to run their stuff and get ready for what they do. And for her, I mean, we pretty much focused our whole defense on her last time, and she had 30. So I don't know what we're going to do differently, but we're going to try a few different things to try to get that number down a little bit. But we're okay with it if no one else goes crazy. So we're kind of gonna see how things roll. But we have some things that we're gonna try if she, lights it up like she normally does.
Say, how important would it be to kind of stop their secondary players and let her get her average, and then make sure no one else goes off?
Yeah, I mean, you can go one of two ways. You can go, let her get hers and try to stop everybody else, or try to really stop her and have some of the other players score when they normally don't score that many. But and it all depends on the night too. They have good players around her. They just put up 108 points against Oakland in their last game. So it's going to be a challenge.
Does it help or hurt with a new start, since this is about your normal?
I think for a Thursday game, we've obviously had enough days, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to prepare. So I don't mind it as much, and it gives us more rest for our Saturday game. So I think, and for us being on the road, we're already out of our quote comfort zone. So it might have a little bit more effect on them than us, because we're already on the road in a different environment. So that is what it is. So I don't mind it.
How much hope is it that you've already beaten them once in terms of not going into a lion's den situation?
I mean, mentally we're prepared. We believe that we can beat them because we already have. Obviously, we know it's going to be a different situation on their home floor, but we're going to go in there with confidence and aggressive and give it our best.
Is this the first league game at noon on a weekday for you in a while, besides compared to last year? And I guess my question is, maybe you can answer, why would the league play a game at noon on a weekday?
It's a kids game. They're having a kids game, and it is what it is. I think it's going to be brought up to the league hereafter, just so that the teams have their kids games over before league. But like I said, I mean, I don't necessarily mind it in this situation because we have plenty of time to prepare. It'll give us more rest for Saturday's game.
Probably help to have more fans in that cavernous place to go.
That'll supposedly they bring a ton of schools in, so it'd be a fun, loud atmosphere, energized.
I mean, and again, I don't know, would you prefer these kids games to be non-conference games?
Yeah, I mean, I prefer for the kids games to be done before we get into conference for the teams, and I think that's going to be brought up in the league meetings. So this might be the last one, but for us, we're on the road already. It'll give us more rest for Saturday's game.
3 of the last 4 have been decided by 5 points or less. How important is that for your team to be kind of battle tested, especially down the stretch where these games are all going to start getting closer and closer?
I think every time you're in a close game, you gain a lot of experience. Obviously, we'd have liked to have won the close ones, but we gained experience from it. We definitely learned from them, and we're just moving forward, and it'll better prepare us for the next time we're in a close one.